going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Just got back from the England game. You get me? Good 3-0 performance. Not gonna lie, I'm a little wavy right now, you know what I mean? Bear man was just showing me mad love in the England game, you know. My father's in the Emirates or something, you get me? I was getting beer love in there, you know what I mean? Big up everyone that come over and show the boy love. You get me? Had me cheat. I'm not even a pint man, you know. I'm a. If you know me, I'm a Cavassier man. You get me? But fam, man was just licking back them pints, blood. You get me? Licking them back, blood. But yeah, it is the international break, innit? So we haven't really, or should I say, I haven't really had nothing to really upload. So I thought to myself, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna do a little video, innit? We're gonna do like a little mid-season report, and we're gonna see. We're gonna go through key parts of the season so far. How we've done. We're going to talk a bit about the transfers as well. We're just going to go through things with a fine-tooth comb, as they say. You get me? So the transfers now. When the window, like before the window opened, we bought Xhaka. I was a bit skeptical on Xhaka because I never knew him. I don't really watch Bundesliga football like that, so I never really knew who he was or what he brought to the table. And you know what? Big up Wenger in it, because I'm happy he bought Xhaka. I love Xhaka. Xhaka's quality, the way he reads the game, his passing, everything about him. He's what we've missed in the midfield. He's strong as well, put a foot in, he's a leader. You know what I mean? Xhaka is a top player, but that was the start of the window. As the window drifted on, as it does, we were linked with a lot of players. We were linked with Griezmann, we were linked with Mahrez, we was linked with Vardy, we was linked with Lewandowski. There was quite a few players we were linked with, and none of these players were signed by the first game of the season, which was Liverpool. The only person we went out and bought was a great young prospect, which is Rob Holding. So we've got 2 man now, innit, yeah? And we already know that we need a striker and we need a defender, yeah? Because you have to realise as well that, remember, Gabriel and Mertesacker were ruled out for a long period of time in pre-season. This is my thing now, yeah? Even before them and they got injured, yeah? We needed a centre-back. We needed a partner for Koscielny. And we dilly-dallied in the window. We were linked with Mustafi as well. Never put the bid in. Got into the Liverpool game with Holding and Callum Chambers at the back. And everyone knows what happened in that game. Yeah, it was 1-1 at half time, but by the 60th minute, it was 4-1. 4-3 covers up the game because Liverpool took their foot off the pedal, which any team would do, 4-1 up. Come on, let's be real now, innit? You're 4-1 up. You're gonna think to yourself, hey, this team is dead. It's done. This is light work. They're just ticky-taka. The way they were ripping man apart, coming at all angles. Lallana on one wing, Mane on the next wing, Coutinho in the hole, Firmino up top. We had no chance at all. Klopp as well, getting mad on the touchline. You see him like driving his players on. Wenger was just sitting there like that, just looking. And after that game, I did a well-known rant that we all know about now, but there was reason to that rant, because I said in that rant that I'm not going to cuss the players, because you can't cuss the players. You can't cuss Rob Holding. The guy was playing championship football last year, and you expect him to go and play against Roberto Firmino and Philippe Coutinho. Are you serious? Come on, man. A lot of fans came out after that game and was like, oh dear, Rob Holding, he's done this mistake. Callum Chambers done this mistake. Even Chambers don't play a lot. Chambers don't play regular football. So how can you expect these men to go into the team and do a job? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. And before that game, I saw a lot of the boys before the game, and I was not positive. I was wary, because I knew that was gonna happen. I knew it deep down, because you know, like, come on, their strike force against our defense. It's come on, man. It's only one thing that's gonna happen. And then we've moved on to Leicester now. Leicester away. Yeah, we've got a 0-0. The game was dead. The game was dead. There was nothing to the game. Walcott went through a few times and made the wrong decision. The game was just dead, like. And after the, like, in the 90th minute, we remember the chance of spend some fucking money and we want Wenger out. And at that point, it was very toxic in the away end. Obviously, I was there that day. It was very toxic. I'm not gonna lie, I was probably one of the people that's making it toxic, because I was screaming, we want Wenger out, and screaming, spend some fucking money. Because you have to realise that as Arsenal fans, yeah, we spend a lot of money, year in, year out. Our season ticket is the most expensive season ticket out of any season ticket, and these people expect us to overspend, and you don't want to overspend. Are you mad? We're gonna vent our frustration. You know what I mean? If we didn't vent our frustration, we'd be a bag of ham rolls. You know what I mean? Just getting violated. So we vented our frustration. The way they reacted after that, the 2 deals that we got done which was Mustafi and Perez, them deals got done quick. They got done quick. Medical done quick. Why couldn't we have done this earlier in the window? That's the point I'm making. Something has to happen for him to react. He won't just do it off the top of his head and make the move. Something has to happen for him to go, oh, you know what, yeah? I think we're gonna need to buy a defender, you know. Really, Wenger? Really, Wenger? We moved on to Watford after that game. Mustafi and Perez weren't in the team at that time, but the deals were getting done. And when I was walking on my way up to the ground, you could feel like there was a little buzz around the Arsenal fans. Like the away end was like more how it normally is. Like it was up and ready to go. And we put in a great performance that day. We got the 3-1 victory, and then we played Southampton at home. Southampton are normally a bogey team for us. We normally lose away at St Mary's, and they normally come to the Emirates and get a draw. But this game was a different game. Yeah, they took the lead, but we came back with a 2-1 victory. Yeah, it was a dodgy penalty, I'm not gonna lie. In the last minute of the game, Santi put it away, and you could see that, yeah, we're building momentum now. Like, yeah, something's gonna happen. And then we went to PSG midweek in the Champions League, our first European game, and we were battered in that first half. We were battered, mate, yeah. We was all in that way and looking around at each other thinking, what the fuck is going on, like? He's done it again, like. He's done it again, like. He's fucking with the lineup, like. He rested Xhaka against Southampton on the Saturday, and he didn't start in the Champions League, and we're thinking to ourselves that, why are you resting Xhaka? The game before was Watford. He was man of the match, and then you drop him for the Southampton games. We're all thinking, all right, cool, maybe he's actually going for the Champions League, like he's going to put out Xhaka in the Champions League, and he rested Xhaka. He played Alexis up top. Second half, it still didn't work. When it worked was when he put on Giroud, and that's what we were calling for at the start of the game. Giroud, Alexis went to the left, and then everything started to work. We got the equaliser, Alexis with a great goal. We went away to Hull, got the 4-1 victory, kept the momentum going. Next game up was the Carling Cup game against Forest, 4-0 victory. Obviously it was a changed lineup, but momentum still going. Then the big game came, Chelsea at the Emirates. We haven't beaten Chelsea for a long time. This beating was coming for a long time. People will say, it weren't Mourinho's Chelsea. Blood, it was Chelsea, innit, yeah? And we smoked, man. 3-0 first half. If that was Pro or FIFA, you would have had to pass the pad, blood. 3-0 brush, half time, yeah? Brush, yeah? Walcott was on roids. Roids. The way he was ripping, man. Ripping, man. Sanchez, Ozil. That's when I started to, and Iwobi as well that game, you know. That's when I started to realise that, you know what? We got front four. Forget this front three, blood. We got our front four. This front four can go at anyone, yeah? Anyone. We had Basel in the Champions League. Walcott again with a rocket. Let it rip. 2-0. You know what I mean? Went top of the group in the Champions League. Then came Burnley. Now this game was a dead game. It was a terrible game. We were performing so well before that. Like when I mean performing, I mean we were playing great football. But this game, it was a dead game, but we got the win. 1-0 in the last minute. You can say it was handball or whatever you want to call it. Fam, the goal stood in it, yeah? We move on, simple, yeah? We showed grit and determination. And that victory there, if United won like that, or Chelsea or City, etc., everyone will be raving about them. Oh, that's what champions do. But you know what? We did it, yeah? So start saying that's what champions do, yeah? I'm not saying we're gonna win the title. I'm not tied. Big up Ty though, but I'm not tied. But we're in this race, yeah? Then there was the international break. Hate international breaks, you know what I mean? Even though I went to the game today, I hate it. I hate international breaks with a passion, yeah? But after that international break, we entertained Swansea at the Emirates. This game, it was a walk in the park first half. Well, first 40 minutes, we got the 2 goals. We were playing some great football. Swansea was just chasing shadows. Then a silly mistake, let them back in 2-1. But then Ozil, this is where the first mad goal comes from, yeah? Because the Chelsea goal, yeah, it's a good goal, but this volley was mad, yeah? Mad. The ball from Alexis to him was just poetry in motion, yeah? It was better than sex, yeah? It was better than whatever you think is your thing. It was better than that thing, yeah? Trust me, blood. Mad thing. You done know already. Then came our biggest victory so far of this season. 6-0 against Ludogorets, and that man Mesut Ozil got another mad volley. mad volley, great ball in from Perez, and he just let it rip. But that game 6-0, it never told the whole story because Ludogorets had a good few chances in the first half. They never took them. Then came that dull, oh, there was nothing in this game. There was just nothing there. It was old school Arsenal, sideways, backwards, slow, no movement. There was no passion in the play. I'm talking about that 0-0 against Borough, where Borough could have won it. They had the better chances in the game, but we come out with a draw. We were still unbeaten, you know what I mean? Then came Reading in the EFL Cup at Emirates. This game pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. The fans never pissed me off. The team never pissed me off because we won. Who pissed me off was the stewards, yeah? Because I had stewards coming up to me and telling me, Troops, can you sit down, mate? What do you mean, can I sit down, blood? Fam, who sits down in the North Bank? I said, what kind of shit's this but sit down? Yeah, I just weren't happy with the stewards of that game, to be honest. Then we went away to Sunderland. We battered them in the first half. It was only 1-0, but we battered them. There was, Ozil missed a chance, a gilt-edged chance, and then second half started, and we gave away a stupid penalty, man, a stupid penalty. Defoe made it 1-1, but then we showed resilience. We came back and won the game 4-1. So I was really impressed because it's like when they equalised, it's like they pissed man off, and like it's like they pissed man off still. It's like the players were like, are you mad? You're trying to equalise, like? Nah, none of that. And they just, well, Wenger made a great change. He took off Iwobi and put on Giroud, and Giroud's first touch, bang, 2-1. Giroud's second touch, bang, 3-1. 2 touches, 2 goals. I like that Giroud still. I like that, blood. I just wish you could do that on a weekly basis, you get me? Then we went to Ludogorets in the Champions League. We were 2-0 down within like what, 15-20 minutes? And the player that I said to watch out for in my preview for that game, which was Cafu, we were ripping him at the Emirates. I'm not gonna lie, when we played them, I was shouting, fake Cafu, you ham roll, you're fake Cafu, blood. Reball, Mark 2 Cafu. And then look what he did when he had us on his turf. He put Gibbs on his batty crease. He slumped him. It looked like Gibbs went 10 rounds with Tyson, and the 10th round he just hit him with the Tyson. You remember the bang Tyson used to give, man? Tyson! You get me? That's what it was like, fam. But the resilience of the team, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna get into this when I finish talking about the games, yeah? But the resilience of the team again, to come from 2 goals down, away from home in the Champions League. I don't care what opposition you're playing, this is the Champions League, yeah? No team is a shit team in this competition, you understand? No team is a shit team. So to come back from 2 goals down, to win the game 3-2, and then Mesut Ozil with goal of the season at this moment in time. And it might even be the goal of the season because that goal was mad. I've watched it about 1,000 times from all different kind of angles. And the goal just gets better and better with each angle. And each time I watch it, the goal just gets better and better. It was just amazing. If that was Messi or one of them man there, they'd be raving about it. Because it's Ozil, they're just trying to brush it under the carpet. But that goal was techers, blood, yeah? Unbelievable techers, yeah? Unbelievable, blood. But then, after that great performance, we came back home and drew 1-1 in the North London derby at home. And for me, the reason why we drew that game was the players never turned up. I don't blame Wenger for that. I don't blame him at all because he picked the right team. He picked the team that I would have picked. With the players that we have available at the moment, he picked the team that I would have picked. And they let him down. They let him down. There was no passion. They let the fans down. There was no desire. No one was up for it. Like, it's a North London derby and no one's up for it. Like, the only player up for it was Coquelin. After the game, you're seeing players like, you're seeing Walcott and Kane have double interviews, and you're seeing Lloris and Giroud hugging and alright, cool, yeah. You man are French, you man playing the French team, you're close, whatnot. Kane and Walcott as well, you're playing the England team and whatnot. But mate, let me tell you something, yeah. You would never, yeah, ever, yeah, have seen Tony Adams, yeah, of Arsenal, yeah, and Sol Campbell at the time as a Tottenham player doing a double interview after a North London derby. That's not happening, yeah? Even Adams with Sheringham, for example, he'll shake his hand, that's it. No shirts, none of that. It's weak now, man. It's soft. It's soft. You have to be real. It's soft. The players are soft. Ham rolls for that. Simple man out ham rolls, blood. Yeah? But the season so far has gone better than what I expected, to be honest. You know what I mean? We're unbeaten. since the opening game of the season, which was the Liverpool loss. And that's because we never had the players in. We never bought no one. And since we've gone out there and we've done the business and we've addressed the areas that we've needed to address, look how we're playing. And another thing I want to say about this team that I think is different from previous Arsenal teams is that this team has a lot of bottle. They bottled the Tottenham match. I'm not like trying to contradict myself, but the mentality has changed. Like the Swansea game at home when Xhaka got sent off, we wouldn't have won that last season. We would have drew that game, 100%. We would have drew that game. Leicester away 0-0. We would have lost that game. I'm telling you, we would not have drew that game. We would have lost that game. Burnley away from home, we wouldn't have won that game. We wouldn't have won that game. I'm telling you, something has changed in the mentality in this team, and I pray to God, yeah, I fucking pray, yeah, that come end of the season, I'm sitting here and I'm talking to you lot and I'm singing Champione, Champione, because it's been a long time and I can remember the last time we won the league title, but certain Arsenal fans have never seen Arsenal win the league title. And for a club of our stature and our status, that's not good enough, man. It's not good enough. Simple as, not good enough. But I am very happy with how the season is going at the moment. I hope we can kick on after this international break at Man United. I'm not going to talk about that game because you already know that preview will be out next week. But that's my mid-season report. If you ain't subscribed to TroopzTV, make sure you subscribe. It's your boy Troops, and I'm out.